Hello, boys and girls. Today for science, you have two videos. You have this first video where I'm going to talk to you a little bit about insects, and then we have a nature walk video where we actually go outside. I'm with my two grandchildren who are narrating, and you're actually going to see a number of insects. So first I wanted to start out by sharing with you what classifies an animal as an insect. And the first insect on the video, Bugs, 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 is an ant. So I thought I would read you a story about an ant first. So let me show you. One of the characteristics of an insect is an exoskeleton, which is the hard outer shell of the insect. Another thing is that they have three body parts. They have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. The next thing is they have three pairs of jointed legs, and we know a pair means two. So if you have three pairs, 3 times 2 equals 6 legs. So here's one pair, here's the second pair, and the third pair, and you can see the joints in their legs, so they have 6 legs. Another thing they have is one pair of antennae, which come out of their head, and they're used for many things. And one pair we know means that they have 2 antennae. Another thing that they have are called compound eyes. And I actually looked that up because I wasn't sure what that was. And with compound eyes, insects can see from many different angles and directions. And that actually allows them to have a very large view of things, and they're able to detect fast movement, so probably other things going by very quickly to warn them. Okay, so those are the characteristics of insects. On the next video, the nature walk, there's going to be one animal on there that is not an insect. And I'm hopeful that you're going to be able to remember all of the characteristics that we saw here and pick out which one is not the insect on that nature walk video. So, let's start with the book, Are You an Ant? And it's by Judy Allen and Tudor Humphreys. Sorry about that. Judy Allen. Okay, are you an ant? Are you an ant? If you are, your mother is a queen. One hot summer day, she went on a mating flight with thousands of others so that she would be able to lay eggs. Afterward, she flew down to the ground. She knew she didn't need her wings anymore, so she took them off. Then she dug herself a small room underground. Now that she is in her room, the queen begins to lay eggs. You are in one of them. Hatch out of the egg as soon as you can. You don't look like an ant yet. You are larva, and you are hungry. There are eggs all over the place. Eat some. It's all right. They won't mind. They're only eggs. Boys and girls, I did not know that ants would eat their own eggs. So this is what larva looks like. And take a good look, because on the Nature Walk video, we have a creepy, crawly example of larva that you're going to see. Soon you must change into a pupa. A pupa is a little like an egg, only bigger. When you're ready, break out. You look almost like an ant, but you're white and soft. Don't worry, slowly your skin will become hard and black. You can see that transformation. And you'll look perfect. There are a lot of others like you. You are one of a big family. You are a worker. Work hard to build a nest. Dig storage rooms and nurseries and bedrooms and corridors. It's all right, you don't have to work alone. The others will work with you. You don't have any voices, but you can talk to each other by touching feelers. And those are the antennas. Don't eat any more eggs. Go out and hunt for food. Seeds are nice. So are bugs and woodlice. Springtails are delicious, but hard to catch because they jump. There's one jumping. I don't think he's going to catch him. Bite your prey and spray it with acid from your tail. Oh my. Actually, you're not a very good hunter. Look for bugs that have been stepped on. They're easy. You may think there's easy food in kitchens, but be careful. There are crumbs and grains of sugar, which are nice. There are also people, and they're not so nice. People don't like you in their homes. They may squash you, they may poison you, or they may sweep the floor so you can't find anything to eat. The best food is honeydew. And it's not the honeydew that we eat that's like a melon. It comes from aphids. Find a plant with aphids feeding on it. Here are some aphids. March up the stem with the other workers. Now stroke an aphid until it gives you a drop of honeydew. It's a little like milking a cow, but you wouldn't know about that. You're an ant. Take care of your aphids. Ladybugs eat aphids. So look for ladybug eggs and throw them away. And you can see they're doing that right now. There's one. You must take food back to the nest. Some you can lift. Some you can drag. Some you could put in your second stomach. It's called a crop, and it's very useful for carrying food home. Another fact, I did not know they had 2 stomachs. Back at the nest, there's plenty to do. Find the queen who is still laying eggs. Feed the larvae who are hatching. Take care of the eggs and larvae. When it's cold, carry them deep into the nest where it's cozy. When the sun warms the ground, carry them up near the surface. Oh, and don't forget to take out the garbage. And these are like the larvae that we're going to get to see on our nature walk later. Life isn't all food and work. There's danger too. Birds and lizards and toads think you are good to eat. Look at that giant toad. Some birds pick you up and push you under their wings. There's one in its mouth, and there's some in the wings. Why? Because the acid in your body kills the ticks that bite them and make them itch. This is called anting. Anting is nice for birds. Anting is not nice for ants. However, if your family looks a little like this, or this, or this, you are not an ant. You are a human child. You don't have to take care of eggs and larvae. You don't have to milk aphids. You probably don't have to march in a line with a lot of others. Well, we do when we're at school in the hallway. Don't worry, you can do many things that ants can't do. Best of all, no bird is ever, ever, ever going to pick you up in its beak and stuff you under its wing. That's so funny. And now, wasn't that a great book? There are actually some facts at the end of the book. Did you know that the ants in this book are black garden ants? But there are about 10,000 different kinds of ants living all over the world. Some grow their own food. South American leafcutter ants carry pieces of leaves home, chew them up to make compost for their fungus gardens, and then they eat the fungus. Some are hunters. Thousands of African driver ants march in long columns, eating any animal in their path if it doesn't escape in time. Some collect seeds and fruits and honeydew. These ants leave a scent trail to guide their worker sisters to the food. Some ants can sting, so be very careful if you go on a nature walk after you watch the next video. So boys and girls, that video with our nature walk is about a lot of bugs. All of them are insects except for one. I want you to pick out which one is not the insect. which one does not have these characteristics that we talked about. And I want you to email me at ecalabria@belmoreschools.org and let me know that you were able to pick out which one was not an insect. And don't let that one fool you. Remember, there's going to be one that is larva. And the larva is one stage in the life cycle of an insect. And this one happens to be, I believe it's going to be, when it's an adult, a large beetle. So it's a very large larva, very creepy. So don't let that one fool you. That one is going to be an insect. Okay? So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy the nature walk with me and my 2 grandsons. Have a great day.